Welcome to S.H.A, the name, acronym, and process of Surrender, Heal, Ascend. This treatment will help you recover to a new, healthier, transformed version of you. Like the phoenix rising from its ashes and the lotus emerging from the mud, you can and will realize a shift from personality to soul. An ascension of shame, fear, isolation to peace, joy, and wholeness.
Let's have a deeper discussion about where belief systems fall into the healing process in Surrender, Heal, Ascend. If at this point you've looked at the Heal video and also the Meds video, you've got a lot of information about what we're going to do in this step. But I'd be remiss to not acknowledge that our belief systems are a significant part of the healing process. Looking at why we think like we think and where our beliefs have come from, and perhaps re-engineering those beliefs into something different to get different results than we always have. A fabulous book that we'll use as a piece of encouraging the knowledge to do this process. If you've ever heard of the 4 Agreements, it gives a very good model of how we're going to go through looking at those belief systems and re-engineering those. In the 4 Agreements book, there's a chapter before the 4 Agreements that speaks to this and the domestication of ourselves. When we're born and we're just young children without a pattern or belief systems in our mind, in that pure state, we became domesticated by the people that were significant in our lives. Quite possibly our parents, mom and dad, sometimes teachers in a school district, sometimes pastor and religious entities that we followed, sometimes a baseball coach, sometimes sporting environments, sometimes the media, whether it's the TV that has impressed us with why we think like we think, radio, whatever it is, we have become domesticated insofar as that we have developed this internal book of law. That internal book of law is our book that says, do this, don't do that. This is wrong, this is right. This is the way to go about doing something. That book of law was something that we use now, and we judge ourselves according to that book of law, and we also victimize ourselves as the judge of that book of law. The victim, the judge, and that book of law, all internal to us that we didn't even write. And if we're not getting the life that we want out of that book of law and judge and being the victim of it, it's a good chance that those belief systems that we hold need to be rewritten. We need to take the pen in our hand, erase the book of law and the laws that aren't serving us anymore, and rewrite those and find out, why do I think like I think? Where did that come from? Track it down, replace it, and regrow those belief systems so we can get ourselves into a mindset to rejuvenate and take on to the 3rd step in the Surrender, Heal, Ascend process and really find ourselves growing and excelling and becoming a new person.